Okay, I attempted to stream and I ran into the same problems as I was, so now I'm just doing another recording through Camtasia. So, not streaming, but I'll be able to upload it eventually anyway. And we're gonna try and get that darn Earth Crystal job. It's a minor shame not being able to stream. If things went really well, you know, I'd be pretty happy to have some audience interaction. That's happened a couple times during my Final Fantasy 1 streams, so that would be nice. One day we'll get back to it. And for now, we're just gonna get our Earth Crystal job, hopefully gone. I don't remember this being called gone. I vaguely remember, yeah. This part of the game is very Sephiroth-y. And there's a certain order, I guess, you need to trigger a bunch of appearances. And I don't remember exactly where they all are. Apparently I don't remember where they are at all. I guess I was supposed to follow him, so it would probably make sense for me to be over here. Yeah. It'd be neat if there was something here. This track, as I recall, is called Cursed Earth. I don't really know why it's called that. I mean, I guess that's true for this point in the game. Earth Crystal, kind of a curse-y like environment. Supposed to go. This is another nice thing. The GBA version, the pathfinding is probably a little more clear. What are you doing down there, Galuf? Get a job. I should be saying that more often, that's funny. I bet I'll be able to stream the GBA version. How come it seems that he can hear them, but they can't hear him? That didn't look as natural as it does in the 16-bit versions. Interesting seeing gargoyle statues here, eh? That's a bit of almost foreshadowing or something like it. I don't know whether that's the point. Trying to run away, but the game keeps stopping me. Cutscene is. This is, the fact that they end up here at this time is a little bit Deus Ex Machina even for Final Fantasy. That probably sounds really weird if you don't understand that Deus Ex Machina is more than just a name of a game. Oh, was I supposed to do anything before I pressed that button? Chocobo don't care. This is where we rest. Should probably do that, really. I'll end up back here soon anyway, won't I? If I recall correctly, there's a mini spell or something here. Some kind of spell. Check the planters. What a puzzle. I'm sure I'll be doing that momentarily anyway, but... I like that he yells without even knowing who he's yelling at. Don't! I accidentally slept a second time. See, I don't do that in real life. Did that? Okay. Naturally, the ancients hid the book-finding frog in the pot. It doesn't even make any sense now that we don't have tile-based movement. Yeah, that'll be useful. What does my white magic look like right now? We need a level 2 spell. We've been kind of waiting on that, although it's interesting because we're actually not able to use it. Really make sure my audio source is set up correctly while I'm mumbling here. Yeah, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to trust it. I use Camtasia pretty often. I'm much more comfortable with it than OBS. OBS has been fine for me for a very long time. Any problems I've had with it are brand new. So I could go back into the fire-powered ship to get a whole bunch of high potions. But I don't think that's really necessary. What happened in the game here? Question mark. Let's just fly, guys. No need to chase the Sid family. It's less exciting than it was the first time we played a Final Fantasy game and got an airship, that's for sure. It's funny that this was like a standard, and it's funny that if I say Final Fantasy VII, it's mostly a futuristic game. What you get is basically a jet, but you still call it an airship because that's what it's called. And then it's even weirder, I think, in 10. Where the thing you have in 10 is called an airship. I'm not going to break it, because I think this fight's going to be easy enough. Wow. I wasn't kidding. That was weird. I don't remember that. That's strange. Didn't they just say they were going to fix it? I don't think that happened, right? What's the airship music like in this game? Is there anything we need to do? See a bunch of foreshadowing. Can we land? No, I guess not. We're gonna do a rod break on that guy, because otherwise that fight's not gonna be fun at all. What do we do to go into the flying fortress thing? Should I maybe consider getting a special ring of some sort while I'm here? Probably not, eh? I'll be able to farm flame rings later. If I choose to. That might be a crazy person thing to do. Worth a try. Or maybe not. Probably not worth a try. But I tried. Oh. Maybe that level will turn out to be valuable whenever I go for that. For the soul cannon, or whatever it's called in this version. Oh, that's Jackal. Okay, I was wondering, like, where's... So, how do I... Do I have to go see Sid? Again? Glad I knew that pretty quickly. I don't even have a guide up on the screen or anything. I'm just remembering the game that I haven't played in probably 8 years or so, frankly. I don't think I would have played this since meeting my wife. this part gets a little bit fetch questy, but you can forgive it. So if I recall which meteor is which, I'm gonna want this. And hopefully I'm right, because if I'm wrong, then this is a fight I would lose pretty darn quickly. And by that I mean, for those of you with the insider info, if this is Adamantoise, it's easy. If this is Titan, I'm screwed. There's also a battle with a Chimera coming up. Oh, and that Pyro Ball thing. Pyro Bolos. But I think this is Adamantoise. Good. That must be useful. Would've in a normal playthrough. Maybe. I think this guy has like 200 HP? Or sorry, 2,000? Like, it's not a very high number. So I think I'll play it straight, no problems. Funny Bart's being consistently the one with the least experience. Because he's the one who's had the job the longest. Doesn't end up mattering. Let's just load Bart's dead body onto the airship and get about our business. Present you with Bart's dead body. You guys take a break. After all, you're dead. Those scenes were a lot more elegant in Final Fantasy IV. Bart awakes from his nightmare and realizes he is still alive. Yo ho ho and stuff. No idea which button to press. And even when I press the button on the keyboard, it isn't what I want. Because the control mapping in the Steam version of this game is so grand. Idiotic. Okay. If I mess with the launcher, does that affect things instantly? No. Okay, gotta close it. settings. Button 10. I'm just going to remap my controller. Let me pause this thing for a sec. Well, I think I've straightened things out in a way that'll be way better. Hey, I have this thing now. That's cool. That key was never met before. Oh, that's my way out. This is exciting. I have controls. I spent a lot of time doing that. Is it best to fight the cannons? Is there any point in fighting the cannons? I don't really... I know if you have a blue mage, it makes a sort of sense. Really? That didn't kill it. Lots of fire. Is there a point in pulling up the cannons? Do you have to? I guess you have to. These guys are, I think, entirely fractional damage. Oh, and that lovely feature. Well, at least there's that. That probably should have been single-targeted. Equip armor. That'll be super. Should I be breaking rods? Or is this really just a minor inconvenience? I shouldn't do that anymore. I don't know why I'm healing before a bunch of enemies that do fractional damage. I've had better ideas. Forget if you can silence these guys or anything like that. Usually, almost everything in this game, and it's the reason so many challenges are possible, is there's always a dirty trick of some sort. I did just say usually always. So that was silly. No, no. Yay. Sister Ray. Should I still be healing, or is that pointless right now? Nope, don't flee. Oh, I didn't realize I still had a frost rod equipped. That's dumb. I like those status update things. Yeah, I had the frost rod equipped because of adamantoids. It probably would have saved me a heck of a lot of time if I'd remembered to re-equip it for all those cannon battles. But I guess it's not worth crying about. So I won't cry. Whereas normally I would cry at this point, I will choose not to. Wow, his damage is so bad because of old. Old is a nasty thing. Same with in real life. Gentle viewer, don't get old. Subsequent beams come out much faster, as I recall. I could just break a rod, I just kind of thought I didn't have to. I guess we'll see. Golly. Okay, I will. Apparently I really had to. Oh, I didn't realize Lena was involved. That's affecting things. Good fight. Good fight. Thankfully, they had a dock set up for us. there a resting point, like, in my ship, maybe? That would be nice. No? I hate to squander a whole bunch of Phoenix nails, but maybe it's not squandering. We will consider that a non-squanderance. An unsquanderation. Although, now I'm gonna have to want to save mine. Thunder. Let's see how that goes. Oh, darn. I was just showing off a little novelty there. And the novelty is stone enemies in this game generally automatically lose if you stay depetrifying. Unpetrifying. What is up with Bartz's accuracy? Come on. It's as if it never got better after he was old. Like, I don't want to waste my MP when I'm sure a save point is imminent. Maybe I should have flown down after the cannon. Which I believe is an option. I don't remember specifically if I've had to do that before or not. Because my thief is in my party, the passages ability is equipped, and that's showing me that I can walk across here. It would also show me any other passages that happen to be around, which is great because I wouldn't remember a thing. Wow, this place is rough. Kind of a lot of ethers now. Ethers. Either one. Golden armor. Hard to believe that that would be better. But it is. These stupid games. Yeah, this area is pretty crappy without a thief. Without a thief or a map. Or a keen ability to remember things that are not useful. Getting some high potions will be helpful. Get out again. Oh, you can't even multi-target poison. That's weird. This is always a very fun part of the game normally, which is not to say that it's not fun now, although I don't know if I would say it's a wonderful time. But this is a part where you start getting some really good blue magic, and that does make things fun. First of all, it makes fighting enemies rewarding, which is a little bit limited in my case. That enemy design is neat. I don't know if I've ever really appreciated it very much. Level 6 black magic, that's something. I guess that means her next ability is the giant MP bonus. Quite cool to have. Galuf's going to be working on that for a while once he joins the team for realsies. Oops, oh well. There's a lot of passages here. We'll just go through in order. That's what a logical person would do, right? Ruins are usually designed for logical people. Little known fact. You ever seen a ruin? Someone logical was when they're not. I mean, otherwise, why would it be there? Hey, I have a run button now. That's fun. I also have fleet, which I don't think I've even used yet, oddly, because I was very happy to have it. This was very effective before. Some of these battles are much easier than others. Okay, I've gone way too way too far past the point with the 3 doors, so we're gonna backtrack a little bit. That frog probably wouldn't prefer that I use, or wouldn't prefer that I use ice spells. Seems like a waste, but whatever. Boy, I sure am using a lot of ethers. It's as if my team is perfectly balanced or something. I should probably be doing that more. Planning to use my tent now after I explore the other avenues. Then I can actually do some reasonable damage to that thing. With a stick, I mean. Doing damage with a stick is commendable. That doesn't apply outside the context of JRPGs. That was pretty roundabout for what it was. Nice though. Thieves. In Final Fantasy I, the thieves' place was to be the fast one, and being fast in that game was not especially useful. It could have been, but arguably it was programming error. It's hard to even say. You know, by Final Fantasy Tactics, I think of thieves as a, you know, somewhat useful, if situationally, melee class. Because being able to disrupt an attacker by taking their weapon, or weaken someone by taking their armor is a pretty big deal. In this game, they're really just for stealing. They don't have, like, with a few rare exceptions when the new gear unloads, they don't have much of a credible offense. They have a lot more tents than ethers. I mean, I guess that makes sense. So the way I fixed my controls was by using complete default control mapping and then forcing Joy to key to agree with it. And I think the reason this works is because the game has custom mapping controls, but they don't work correctly. Which means sometimes the key will be pointing to a hard-coded key, based on the fact that I can get the airship to take off, for example. Always had trouble with my ship docking, too. That was an odd one. Good fight. Wait, is this connected? It is. That's a lot of treasure over there. I wanna go that way. my very round HP values. Isn't that fun? I'm sure someone out there finds that very pleasing. Oh yeah. Is that a damage floor? Did I get damaged by that? Is that speed trap someone was talking about? This is old. Yeah, I need to power up my chicken knife. Okay, what about that huge treasure room I missed? Oh, look at this guy. Do you think he likes thunder? Oh, worse. Reflect. Oh. Screw this. This encounter is not generally going well. Down to 5 Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs are expensive towards the start of this game. And why wouldn't an item that brings someone back from the brink of death be expensive, but still. I do complain about the ubiquitous healing items in... Do I say ubiquitous a lot? In Final Fantasy 1. I kind of want to go back to the save point. The previous save point. Because I don't... I feel like I've lost my... Here's a save point. My sense of the geography here. Very up and down. I think if I were actually in the game, if this was first person, I would be finding this quite confusing. I don't want you guys to pound on me like that. Have some consideration. It must be this way to get to all those treasures. Yeah. I should probably have guessed that would happen. Was that an effective use of a first strike? Was that cool? This stupid game. Let's quickly get the earth crystal jobs. Power armlet. How useful is that? That makes sense. That also makes sense. I don't really want to. I didn't remember that. That's interesting. I don't want to waste another Phoenix down. Okay, at least to this point there's one path. And at least I can do this. And that's just what we'll do for a little bit. Power up the chicken knife, as I said. That's exactly why we're doing that. We're not being wimps. We're being strategic. Playing Final Fantasy V is very different from playing Final Fantasy 1. I talked a lot about strategic running in Final Fantasy 1 because it's a real thing in that game, but this game, there's really no reason you couldn't fight every battle and do well. And that's why the Brave Blade is in existence. At some point in the series, the strategy basically went out the window. Hydra being different from Ghidra, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Oh, I keep pushing down because I think I have to push down to get to the flee option. Oh, yeah, we did that. Now, there's something about the order in which we use our rods. I don't remember, but for some reason I feel like I should be doing fire first. I hope this isn't wasteful. Golly. That's not sap status, is it? Oh, it is. Yuck. Oh no! Well, at least it's old. I wonder, does that stay during all the different forms? Because then I could just sit here. Does that mean I'm on the undead form? The idea there being Ferris is the least useful. Oh, but also that. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, you jerk. I forget if that works or not, but I think it does. Doesn't matter. I know it's not weak against, or it's not. Oh. Oh, I don't like this confusion business. That needs to go. Super. Well, that's not so bad as we've seen before. This battle has gone poorly. I mean, that could have gone worse, but not by much. None of the elements work right now, eh? This is stupid. How does this work? Is it like a quick save? Like right here. Okay, let's see how much better we can make it go. So the final form has no elemental weakness, or at least I didn't find it. Maybe more correctly. Okay, I thought fire was best. Right? Man, if I had a white mage right now, I'd be casting something. It'd be great. That I wasn't watching. Did it do positive damage or no? Oops, that was dumb. Not as dumb as what happened last time, but fairly dumb. I did that with a rod. I'm new here. Boy, Galef is sure dodging a lot of magic. I guess that's the shield. That's the power of the crystals. If buys all that kind of power, I would think I don't want that kind of power. Maybe that's just me. Okay, what can I do to this guy? I can attack my own party members. It's actually very practical. Very practical. Things are fitting together this time. Oops. Well, using one Phoenix down is not bad. We're pretty much relying on the sword attacks here. Oh, it worked. Okay. That wasn't even especially hard, and look at that compared to the last fight. So luck plays a factor. It used to be, when this game was new in Japan, and I was a little Canadian boy who liked some Final Fantasy games, and I would go on internet forums, which were very young at the time. People would say Final Fantasy V was the hardest Final Fantasy game. I know that that's crazy now. It's probably most clearly Final Fantasy III from what I know. And I mean the Japanese one. I know that the newer ones are just stupid. Final Fantasy VII was a funny example of that. Your hero started out with, 300 HP or something, and machine guns were doing like 6 damage to him. Like, how were those supposed to be threatening at all? 6 was kind of like that, but less exaggerated. Oh, he threw away his amnesia. Do I get an achievement for that? That was the biggest fanfare we've had in the game so far. Again, that's a pretty nice animation, especially compared to the original. It's funny that someone put the work into that on this fairly modern remake. They just hit him with 4 little bolts of thunder, and he'll be fine. What does that mean? He wasn't even one of the Dawn Warriors, right? How come he has this crazy power? it's not really made clear, and you can forgive it in the 16-bit versions, but in this version it looks strange. What exactly was just taking place? The crystals were fighting them, and he was protecting them, or something close to that? Or in my case, White Mage. Now it makes sense for them to get our area defense going. I kind of forgot. I lose him immediately, don't I? No time to enjoy my White Mage. Maybe I'll just play the next segment until I get them back. Come, you never see the meteors land in Galuf's world. You never see them travel back. You don't see evidence of them landing this way. You don't even really... Do you see it take off? I wonder what that would be like. Said something. Captain plot device to the rescue. Turning off my dash button. Oh, I'm supposed to push A. That's why. Oh, he doesn't come running out to meet me this time. Did I get my stuff back? Who's he equipped with? I think he walked away with my stuff. Sure. But he's fighting an evil superpower guy. You can forgive him a little bit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Are they here? Oh, there's a note there. Yeah, I should read that. So, what's my plan for pyro balls? Titan, usually the best plan involves confusing the guys here, but I don't think I have any means to confuse anyone. So that's pretty sucky. Can't exactly turn anyone into a white mage. Or we do have confuse. So, I guess we'll just see what we can do. I remember this part. You go to each meteorite and something terrible happens. It's good times. One's Titan, one's Pyroballs, and one's something Chimera-alike. Let's nod at each other. So we didn't need to do anything there? Like, I remember there being 3 more of these fights. Am I dreaming? Oh, there are 3 more meteorites. Do we use them all? One of these is going to be terrible. I don't know how I beat Titan. Wait, really? Oh, this. So there is maybe nothing I can do? I thought there was something I could do, but whatever. Mage Basher is actually a pretty good solution, but let's see how this goes. Different. Worked. This next one I'm not so sure is gonna work. Oh wait, that's the meteor there. So, pretty much, if you don't have a way to survive the Earth attacks through Gimmick, you survive it through hit points. And that's not easy. Is this the Titan one? Yeah. I don't know if what I have to grind. death counter. Oh! Did it. Okay, that wasn't so bad after all. You know, normally you'd have time magic, you'd have cast float on the team, you'd be able to confuse a Galacat or something like that. But that went okay. I think we even just got our first summon monster, or did I miss one? Let's heal. This is a good place to heal, right? You have tile-based movement. Landing here is... maybe it's not as easy as that. No, it's not easy. There's no space around it, if I recall correctly. But here there's a nice free healing pod. I'm much less scared now than I have Titans handled. I kind of thought that was going to be a disaster if it weren't clear. An earthquake is literally a disaster, but that's not why I said that. I said that because I wanted a word that meant something bad. I feel like they should have named the Black Chocobo. Me any good, but it's fun. Okay, this didn't work. Can't really handle another Aqua. My healing is bad. So let's just go all out here. Equipment Smart 2 have equipped a Thunder Rod. Those hands sticking out sprites look so strange to me. Good map. There's nothing we need to do, right? You know the one thing I should do? Play a piano. Because I think I skipped the one in 2. Need a piano level up. Be ashamed to miss one of the pianos. I mean, I don't need it for anything, but... I think I have to watch the dance, right? Woo. And that would be why I didn't play the piano the first time. It's not like I need to gather rare equipment or anything, so let's just dive on in. You'll notice that my party was not in very good shape. I got one person at 0 HP and one at 10, is that right? Who exactly were they looting and pillaging? Their inner sea was locked by a gate, and there was only one town around. That poor town. And that was the town where they went to drink. So, it's a pretty neat little sequence. I don't know the technical details on palettes and such, but Galuf's world always seemed darker than the other world. And I have a feeling it actually is, but I'm not sure. That would have been a good screenshot for my my tweet. Oh, you just use a tent to advance here, right? Does anything happen? Oh, goodness. I almost put myself in a bad situation, that's for sure. I like the way he sleeps on his face. That's peculiar. Someone poured a bunch of carbon dioxide on us. Apprehender. Oh wait, I'm thinking of something different. Well, that would be cool if old affected this guy. I don't think beating this guy does anything, does it? Okay, well, there's that. Just making sure I've got some kind of screenshot. Exodus. Extith with a hyphen. Whoever you are. This is the power of the giant mirror. It's a full-length mirror. Fall back! We're dressed hideously. I'm wearing some kind of green trench coat. Low trench coats are what's in fashion. Don't even get me started on my entrance makeup. I must be tired. Oh, he spins and casts. Very elegant spinning. That spell had a somatic component. Release the wind drake. Funny that it says Bartz's. There's no reason Bart's really the protagonist. He doesn't bring anything to the job. Well, I guess that's it. This is going to be great. My run ability that I've just gotten used to is gone. But that's okay. Are there enemies? There are enemies. I won't do well against them. I feel like he's in the front row. Oh, no, he was in the back row. Okay, moving rows was a bad idea. I will file that under bad ideas. Not having a good first time as a white mage there, Gala. That could have gone worse. Okay, so back row. Sorted that out. Changed back into my green trench coat. What can I do to him? He's vulnerable to something unusual, isn't he? Can I break rods? Good fight. See, this is the nice thing about White Mage. It adds a lot of interest to the game where Fighter, Thief, and Black Mage didn't so much. And maybe Black Mage sort of will later. But a little bit of status effect action makes the game fun. This is going to be a long fight, by the way. Gloves can probably keep missing. In this game, mini targets are actually quite a bit harder to hit. I'm surprised at how successful this is going, actually. Do something else. Got a Sonic Cup again. I don't think anyone's been watching this stream all along. It's not like I've ever attracted much of an audience, but worth noting that I had a Sonic Cup. It got busted, and then I got a Mario Cup that I've talked about before. My Mario Cup also broke, and then I got the Sonic Cup again at the Nerdblock store. This one seems to have a bit of a crack on the side of Sonic's face, and I'm a bit disappointed in that. I like having a good cup. I find I have trouble drinking reasonable amounts of water, especially when my wife is the hydration police, unless I use a cup with a straw. When I'm using a cup with a straw, I hydrate adequately for the needs of my wife. I guess I never bought a regular wooden staff, eh? That's kind of funny. This is taking a long time. Progress is being made, right? This isn't one of those teaser fights where you're not supposed to win or something. You beat Gilgamesh in next step and then you get the bad ending. This would be going much faster if those message bubbles didn't show up. Message. Well, this goes to show how this is a pretty safe fight no matter what job Goluf gets. If you were a thief or something, you would need a lot of potions. But in typical play, my understanding is the rule is during this part of the game, Goluf can be whichever of your valid jobs you want. Enough of a beating for you today. He didn't shake the screen when he opened the door. They only do that in Karnak. Very exciting. 4 people with jobs. They're very employable. We'll leave that as is. I think we're in good order here. Let's do our row thing. That feels better to me because of Final Fantasy 1. And what I mean by that is I'm particular about my party order generally being an HP order, because in Final Fantasy 1, the person at the top gets hit the most often. I'm moving through the front door. This would probably be a pretty good time to be done for the night. She's working on her very final Black Mage ability. He's working on Equip Sword, final Knight ability. I don't know what she's working on. I think Monk. And then there's one more for Thief. So it's kind of funny. We'll have all our abilities reasonably soon. Yeah, I think this is a good time to be done. Oh, the music in World 2 is nice. The music in general is nice. This was good. Too bad I had to record. But we'll get over it. I'm enjoying this. Very nice to have 4 jobs. Now the rest of the game might start to feel repetitive, but whatevs. Thanks.